Today I'm going to be testing one of the 5 ways. Let's see how well it performs as a skillet. Now, along with the skillet test, I'm going to attempt to cook this meal without getting the 5-way cookware dirty. Notice, I said attempt. Let's do it. Here are some of the usual suspects: tongs, chef knife, and my Toaks titanium fork and spoon. Just 4 ingredients for this meal today. I pre-made the sauce, and I'll make sure to leave it in the description. This is my leftover beef chuck roast. As you know, it's a tough piece, and I also have the fatty end of the chuck. I'm going to cut this at a bias across the grain and use a technique called velveting to even further tenderize the beef. I'm going to make sure and cut around most of this fat. There's a lot of fat. Time for the velveting marinade. The first ingredient is baking soda. Yes, baking soda. I'm only going to use a little less than a teaspoon. This is best used with saucy dishes so the taste is not so noticeable. About a teaspoon of soy sauce for that salty flavor. Finally, cornstarch as a tenderizer and a thickener for later. You really have to mix this well so the baking soda evenly coats the beef. Going to put this aside until we are ready for it. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a how-to video on how I folded this parchment liner. This is 3/4 cup of jasmine rice. I'll use a 1:2 ratio with water. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It's amazing how this 5-way cooks so evenly. I really hope that folding this up helps it not to dry out. Time to get the broccoli cooked. I like to cook it separately so I don't overcook it. There's nothing worse than overcooked broccoli. Alright, I'll let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Oh, look at that. It's still nice and bright green. Man, this 5-way really seals everything in. I couldn't even see the steam while it was boiling. The manufacturing is excellent on this product. Just a little oil to loosen things up. We certainly can't forget the garlic. This is looking so good. The surface of the beef is looking a little velvety, and it's very soft and tender. This is going to be great. Time for the sauce. I'll make sure and put the ingredients in the description. Gonna let this sauce cook a bit and let it thicken up. Oh yeah, look at that, my friends. Absolutely stupendous. The cornstarch has done its job, and it's looking so good. Time to add back in the broccoli. Look, it's still bright green. I so can't wait to eat this. I'm just mixing this around to get the broccoli coated with the sauce. I'm really trying not to cook it anymore. Finally, let's eat. I really like this breakdown utensil kit. It's tough, cheap, and extremely convenient. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna scrape as much of the sauce out of the pan. This is liquid gold. Oh man, look at that. Are you folks hungry yet? Pretty impressed. The parchment liner held up to the cooking really well. And there it is, beef and broccoli over white jasmine rice. So good. The beef is so tender, and oh my lord, the umami flavor explosion in your mouth is amazing. I'm done. I'm stuffed. Now comes the worst part to cooking outdoors, the cleanup. I tell you what, folks, this 5-way cookware is amazing. It is a must. Nothing was scorched or burned, and it cooks really, really well. This 5-way will make sure that you eat well when camping. This was a pretty easy cleanup. Big score for the parchment paper liner. Okay, folks, if you like this video, please smash that like button. And if you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing. Thanks again, and have a good burn.